Sitting up nice and tall, please. Close your eyes. With your eyes closed, we'll slowly begin to exhale the breath all the way out. Take a slow breath in through your nostrils. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in through your nostrils. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. You stretch your arms up and over your head. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands together at your heart. Exhale, side out, let it go. And with your eyes closed, press your palms together. Seal your lips. And breathe in and out through your nostrils, please. Moving the breath through the nostrils. You start to deepen the breath. And turn up the volume of the breath so that the breath becomes audible. So loud, in fact, that you can hear it filling up the space around you. This is the breath we'll use throughout our practice, this Ujjayi breath. It's a way for us to stay focused and be present, and a way for us to generate heat from within the body. We're not just relying on the physical heat of movement, which there will be a lot of today, but also generating heat from within, helping to regulate body temperature, to create support, cushion for movements in the joints. Think about, as you move, maintaining this breath is a way to stay present and even protect it. Let's set the intention for our practice today. Those of you who don't know, I'm a really big X-Men fan, comic books in general, but X-Men is where my heart really lies. And one of the things I've started doing during quarantine is going back to the old X-Men in the 70s, which I've never really thoroughly read before, just like a few stories here and there, but I'm kind of reading them in order. And I read most of the X-Men comics from about 2000 to today. I mean, I'm going to say most of it, I've read all of them. So one of the things that stood out to me as I'm reading them is that even since the 70s, when it was first being put out really popularly, these poor X-Men have been just leaping from one intense crisis to the next. I'm like, wow, for the past, 50 years, the X-Men have just been going from one intense battle to the next. Every issue, fight. And there's very ever moments of downtime. That must be exhausting for their nervous system, if anything. Then I thought about, okay, well, in a very small way, we're not battling giant robots or anything like that, but we're sort of experiencing that personally in ourselves right now. We've, had some certain changes in our political world, name any names, and we had this COVID lockdown situation happening. Now we've got mass rising of the people for needed change. So we haven't had a moment really to let the nervous system cool down. Let me take it back to the X-Men again. In their downtime, what they do when they have downtime, they spend that time training, if you can believe it. They're fighting all the time, and they not fighting, they practice fighting. And I feel like, in a way, pulling it back to us, this is a little bit of what we can offer in our yoga practice. Even though our yoga practice is often calming and centering and grounding, it prepares us to manage and deal with those big climactic, nerve-wracking moments. We learn how to breathe. We learn how to manage our expectations. We learn how to grow and change in the moment. We learn basically how to be the best human we can in any given situation. So our practice today is recognizing this as a practice, as a space to grow into the best version of yourself, and as a place you can put down the craziness that exists beyond this space, set it to the side. You can get it back after class, but maybe you put it down so that you can approach it with a fresh set of eyes, with a new perspective, with reinforced energy and revitalized thoughts and feelings, everything just taking fresh outlooks from this point forward. So working together to find that moment of peace in all of the tumult that's around us. Hands together at your heart, exhale your breath out. Inhale for Om. Open your eyes, come forward onto your hands and knees. Is that Birchin? Hi, Birchin. Hi, Greta. Spread your fingers nice and wide, please. Hands under shoulders. Lean forward into your hands, please, and lift your palms up, but keep your knuckles and fingers down. See if you can shift your weight forward so that your shoulders are more or less over your wrists, maybe even over your knuckles right now. Lower your palms back down, and let's keep it going. Palms up and down, palms up and down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your knees in a little bit closer. And same thing, but now we're coming up to our fingertips. Lean forward into your hands, come up to your fingertips, lower down onto your palms, up to your fingertips, and down. Make sure you're not rocking back as you lift up. It leans forward and up to the fingertips. 5, 4, keep leaning into it. 3, should be a little bit hard by now. 2, and the next time 1, come on up to the fingertips. Hold it, press into the fingertips, round into your back. Cat pose your spine, please. Chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone, squeeze your glutes, and press the ground away. Inhale, cow pose your spine. Spin your thighs back, drop your belly down, lift into your chest. Let's keep it going. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale and cat pose. Inhale and cow pose. All right, let's come back to a nice flat back position. Turn your palms face up, point your fingers in towards each other. Wiggle your fingers, roll out your thumbs, rock side to side, please. Rocking to the left and the right, side to side a few times. Keep wiggling the fingers and the thumbs if you want to. I find it helpful. Stretches out the hands a little bit. Going for 3, 2, and 1. Please turn your palms face down. Point the fingers back towards your thighs. Palms down, fingers turning back. Rock forward. Another round of cat-cow. Lean forward, press the ground away. Cat pose your spine. See if you can rock forward into it. Inhale, take it back. Cow pose your spine. Move your hips back, lift your chest up. Go ahead and rock back far enough that your palms lift up off the mat just a little bit. Stretching your forearms. Come forward again, cat pose, exhale. Inhale, shift it back, cow pose. Shift it forward, cat pose, exhale. Inhale, shift it back, cow pose. Sit all the way back onto the tops of your heels, please. Hold it, and walk the hands back. You can stay right here. Maybe this is as far as you feel like going today. Kind of a nice big flexion in the knee. Otherwise, lean back and let the knees come up off the mat. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Just a reminder that typically, I would say like 99% of the time, something shouldn't hurt for our practice. Maybe there's a little bit of discomfort, but pain is a good sign that we're not in a great place. So here and now, maybe you find a little more discomfort so you can inspire some change. Lift up to your toes. Feels good. And lower your knees back down to the ground. Come onto your hands and knees. Left arm reaching out to your left. Please reach out through your fingertips. Spread your left arm underneath you. Come all the way down onto the back of your left shoulder. Walk your right fingertips forward. Roll your right rib cage back and breathe. See if you can squeeze your thighs towards each other and spin your inner thighs back to broaden your hips. Without losing that, reach to your left fingertips, draw your belly in, and roll your right rib cage back for a twist. Let's place the right hand back down right in front of your nose, right next to your nose. Push down through your right hand. Please sweep your left arm all the way up to the sky and step your left foot back behind you. Circle your left arm over your head. Look up and lean back. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot all the way forward to the top of the mat, please. Place your left hand down inside your left ankle, look forward, rock forward, and lunge. Stretch through your legs, pull forward into your chest. We'll straighten the left leg and flex the toes, please. Move your hips back, flex your toes, fold it. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Heart pulls forward, stretch through your legs. Exhale, shift the hips back, flex your toes. Inhale, rocking forward into a lunge. Exhale, shifting back, left leg extends. Tuck your back toes, rock forward, pick up your back knee, please. Inhale and lunge. Keep the back knee lifted and strong. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Flex your toes, down through your hands, sweep your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. All right, press down through your hands really firmly. Press the ground away from you. Can you lift your inner left thigh a little bit higher? Nice stretch through your legs here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left shoulder. Rock forward. Can you tap your arm as you shift your weight forward? Go forward a little bit, even past your wrists. Inhale, take your left leg back up to the sky. Work on really pulling your thigh up high into your ribs. Rock forward, left knee into your chest. Squeeze your thigh to your ribs. Press the ground away. Bring your nose to your knee. Inhale, take your left leg back up to the sky, please. And now cross your body. Left knee to the right arm. Hold it, tap the arm. Stretch your left leg out to your right and open your right arm up to the sky. Press to your left hand. Reach to your right fingertips. Stretch out your legs. Start to reach your right hand forward. All right, reach to your fingertips. And we'll square off the shoulders. Keep reaching the right fingertips forward. Square off the hips. Slide your left leg back. Hover the left leg up off the ground. If you want to bring your right knee down, you can. But push to your left hand. Press to your right heel. And then extend and lift for 3. Good, Elizabeth. 2. Lift everything higher. And 1. Hands down, feet down. Lower chaturanga. Woo. Cobra pose. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a moment, shake it out. Remember, this is just practice for what exists beyond this space. We can learn to conquer something like that, to find calmness, coolness, You can find stability and strength there. We can pretty much handle anything. Lift up to your toes and lower your knees down. Reach your right arm out to the right, please, and thread the right arm underneath you. Lay it on the back of your shoulder. Walk your left fingertips forward and breathe. Keep reaching through your right fingertips. Roll your left rib cage back. Look up underneath your left arm. In through your nose, out through your nose. Bring your left hand back down onto your shoulder and reach your right arm up to the sky. Step your right foot back, circle your right arm forward, big breath in. Step your right foot all the way to the top of the mat, please. Place your right hand inside your right ankle, look forward and lunge. Stretch through your legs. Exhale, right leg extends, flex your toes, pull your hips back. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Exhale, flex your toes, sit the hips back. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Exhale, flex your toes and move back into your hips. Rock forward, lunge, pick up your back knee, pull forward into your chest. Keep the back leg lifted, straighten your front leg. Exhale, press through the ground. Sweep your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Hold it here, press the ground away, push through your hands, extend your arms all the way. Lift your inner right thigh and extend through both legs, inhale. Think about pulling your right thigh close to your chest, rock forward, right knee to right shoulder. Lift your thigh into your ribs, don't let your knee drag, pull up thigh to ribs. Inhale, send your right leg up. Nice, everyone. Again, right knee into your chest, rock forward, round your spine, nose to knee. Inhale, right leg to the sky. And now we cross, right knee to the left shoulder, cross the body, hold it here. Stretch your right leg out to the left and open your left arm up to the sky. Push through your right hand, reach through your left hand. Stretch through your legs, lean back. That feels good. Now reach your left hand forward. Keep pushing through your right hand a lot. Square off your shoulders to the ground and slide your right leg back. Square off your hips to the ground so that you're in this 2-point plank. Right leg reaches back, left fingertips reach forward. Lift everything up for 3. Good. 2. You got it. Better. And 1. Lower. Chaturanga. Nice job, everybody. Cobra pose. Inhale. Downward facing dog, please. Exhale. Spread your fingers wide. Shake your shoulders and your hips a little bit. In through your nose and out through your nose, please. Find your breath. We can channel our breath as a way to find a sense of calm, even when the practice is challenging, even when the movement requires a lot of our energy. We can still stay focused and grounded through the power of our breath. All right, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Lift your inner left thigh, press back through your left heel. And step your left heel to your right big toe. So you'll bring your left foot forward, left heel to right big toe. Right leg lifts up, inner right thigh lifts, extend through your legs. Now bring your right heel to your left big toe. Left leg lifts up, stretch back. Left heel to right big toe. Right leg lifts up, stretch it out. Right heel to left big toe. Left leg lifts up and extends out. Step your left foot to your left thumb, please. Right leg lifts up and extends out. Step your right foot to your right thumb, please. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Nice, Monica. Inhale, rise up. Take your arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers, pointer fingers extend. Side bend over to your left side. Go ahead and squeeze your quads and your glutes so your legs are active. Draw your belly in, fill up your back body. Now stretch, press through your feet, reach through your fingertips. Inhale, come back up. Second side, push down through your feet, stretch out through your fingertips. Inhale, come back up. Cactus your arms. Exhale. Open your heart, please. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Lift up into your chest. Let's come to chair pose. Inhale, reach the arms up and shift your hips back. Your shins hug in, your thighs spin down. You're getting nice and broad through your hips. Sit through that space. Get really low, everyone. Now reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good, Victoria, hands down. Inhale, lift up halfway. So your choice on how you get there. You can step or hop back, but if you hop back, please make sure you're landing with bent elbows, chaturanga. Step or hop back. Take that vinyasa. Lower down. Cobra pose, inhale. A little too much English on that one. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the hips up and back. We'll take that same walking action forward. Please lift your right leg up to the sky. Lift and extend. Make sure you're getting that extra press of the heel. Right heel to left big toe, please. Left leg lifts up and extends out. Left heel to right big toe. Right leg lifts and extends. Right heel to left big toe. Left leg lifts and extends. Left heel to right big toe. Right leg lifts and extends. Right foot to right thumb. Left leg lifts and extends. Left foot to left thumb. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in, nose to knees. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, side bend to your left side. Squeeze the quads and the glutes. Draw your belly in and stretch, please. Come back up, inhale. Side bend to your right side, same thing. Inhale, back up. Cactus your arms. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Lift up into your chest, chair pose. Bend the knees, move your hips back. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knees. Lift up halfway, lengthen, stretch out through your spine. Plant the hands, take it back, chaturanga. Step or hop back. If you're hopping back, landing with bent elbows. Inhale. Ooh, nice, CJ. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. Inhale, lift up to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. This time we'll hop or step the feet between the hands, forward fold. Hips up, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up to standing, reach your arms up. Practice your arms, exhale, curl back, open into your heart. Chair pose, sit back, get really low. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knees. Inhale, lift up, halfway lengthen. Plant the hands, lean forward, take it back, chaturanga. Cobra pose or upward dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky, stretch it up and back. Left knee into your chest, lift thigh to ribs, step your left foot between your hands. Spin your right heel down and rise, warrior one. Spin your inner right thigh back. Okay. Lift the back of your right thigh. Press firmly into the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Wrap your left hip under, please. And start to push down into your feet to stretch your legs. Lift up into your chest, reach back to your fingertips. Release the hands down. Take it back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Please lift your right leg to the sky. Bring your right knee into your chest, lift your thigh to your ribs, step between your hands. Spin your left heel down, rise up, warrior one. Inner left thigh spins back. Lift the back of your left thigh, press firmly to the pinky toe edge of your left foot. Now take your outer right hip, wrap it back and underneath you more. Squeeze into your left glute as you push down into your feet. Lift up into your chest, reach back. Release the hands down to the ground. Take it back, chaturanga. Nice job, everybody. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing up. Lift up to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, lightly step, hop, foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose, lift your chest. Exhale, cactus your arms, stand up, curl back. One more time through with the breath, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Lift up halfway, lengthen. Plant the hands, take it back, chaturanga, lean forward, hop back. Upward dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky. Bring your knee into your chest, step between your hands. Spin your right heel down. One breath to rise, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, take it down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, lift your right leg to the sky. Remember, pull thigh into your ribs as you step right foot between the hands. Spin your left heel down, rise, one breath, warrior one. Release the hands down, exhale, take it back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's finish strong, lift up to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, lightly step or hop forward, forward, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Chair pose, inhale. Sit a little bit deeper. Sit a little bit taller. Cactus your arms, stand all the way up. Press to your feet, lift your chest. Interlace your hands behind your back, please. Squeeze your palms together, inhale. Bend your knees to fold, exhale. Bring your nose to your knees. And start to engage your legs more to straighten them. Hug your shins in. Spiral your inner thighs back, just like the chair pose. And broaden your hips. And you keep that space you just created. Press down through your feet. Make your legs more actively extended. Stretch out through your chest. And stretch up through your knuckles. Hold and breathe. Just another couple of breaths here. Palms squeeze together. In through your nose, out through your nose. Find the active extension. Press through your feet. Lift through your knuckles. Fold a little deeper. Let's bring the hands to the low back, please. Slide the hands down to the ground. Bend your knees deeply. Lower your butt all the way down to the ground. Boat pose, Navasana. Lift your feet up. Squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, take it back. Ardha Navasana. Squeezing thighs together, drawing navel down, holding the midline really tight and active. Notice if your legs are sort of falling apart, squeeze in. If you're kind of perched up without bringing your back down, lower your low back down. Keep your shoulder blades lifted. Hold and breathe for 3. You got it, friends. 2. It should be some effort, should be a little bit of work. And 1, come up, bring your elbows and knees to tap. Okay, press your elbows down into your knees. Push your knees up into your elbows, lift your chest. Let's take it back. Ardha Navasana, lie back. This time, your right elbow is going to come up to your left knee. So you're going to roll to your right side, right elbow to left knee. Roll back down onto your right side. Roll onto your back. Come up, elbows and knees tap. Take it back, Ardha Navasana. Roll onto your left hip and bring your left elbow to your right knee. Tap, sit up and tap. Roll back down onto your left hip. Come back down through center. Elbows and knees tap, come up. Take it back, Ardha Navasana. How about one more? Let's go to the right side. Stay with it, right elbow to left knee. Training for the unknown. Take it back, training to be calm through the challenge. Pick yourself up, elbows and knees tap. Even here, breathe deeply. Try to find a sense of calm, a sense of strength and confidence here. Take it back, Ardha Navasana. Last one, roll to your left hip. Left elbow to right knee. Come on up, give it a tap. Inhale, take it back. Roll onto your back. Elbows and knees come up, hold it. Press your elbows into your knees. Lift your knees into your elbows for 3, 2, 1. Place your feet down and reach your arms forward. Come back up, chair pose. Ready? Hips up, squeeze thighs together. Lift into your chest. Place the hands down, crow pose. You guessed it. Knees into the back of the arms. Listen, it's okay if your feet don't come up off the ground. I won't get mad. No one will be disappointed. Just a chance for you to practice. Hug your forearms in, lift your hips up, draw your low belly and lean forward. One foot might come up, both feet might come up. Pull thighs to ribs for 3. Keep pulling thighs to ribs, 2. Step or hop back, 1. Chaturanga. Cobra pose. Stretch out the belly. Downward facing dog. Press it up and back. Nice job, everybody. In through your nose and out through the nose. You know, the X-Men have this thing called the danger room in which they train in. And it's set to simulate all the different things that they can battle, robots and monsters and aliens. And I feel like, you know, we're planning for the unplannable in this practice. We plan to get stronger in our core, upside down, in a back bend. We just work all the different angles that we're capable of working. Planning for the unplannable, ready to tackle any hurdle that comes our way. Is that how you do it? You don't tackle hurdles, you hurdle over hurdles, I suppose, but you get what I mean. And lift up to your toes, please. Bend your knees, look forward. The feet are gonna land wider than the hands. Look forward, hop forward, feet wider than the hands. If you can, get a little float. Heels in, toes out. Come down into a squat position. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, please. We'll do this 5 times from a squat to a forward fold. Hands down, hips up, forward fold. If you want to make this a little more challenging, grab your big toes, pull up on your big toe. Inhale, squat. You can have your hands on the ground or holding onto your big toes. Exhale, fold. Squeeze your glutes, press through the feet. Inhale and squat. Lift your chest. Exhale and fold. Lift your butt. Inhale and squat. Exhale and fold. Oh, it's really hard to count to 5. Let's do one more. Inhale and squat. Exhale, forward. Fold, please. Place the hands between the feet. Step your right foot way back behind you. Right foot steps way back. Inhale, look forward, rock forward, and lunge. Press down into your feet. Stretch forward through your chest. Press through your hands. Kick your left leg up and back. 3-legged dog, please. Stack your left hip over your right hip. Stay here, or flip the dog. Bring your left foot to the ground behind you. Press through your right hand, lift into your hips, reach through your left fingertips. Breathe. Good, my friends. Now look towards the top of the mat. We're going to step the left foot all the way forward, back to the top of the mat. Left foot steps all the way forward, standing splits. Lift your right leg up to the sky, please. Fold in over your left leg. Lift your inner right thigh and extend through your right leg. Walk your hands forward and a little bit over to your left. Take your right hand especially forward and especially to the left. So your right side body is really long. Now stack your right hip over your left hip. Bend your right knee, squeeze your heel to your bum, and look up underneath your right armpit for kind of like a twist, almost like a half moon pose. Press your left thigh back and take your right thigh back. One more breath here. Look up if you can. Big step back, warrior two. Inhale, right foot steps back, rise up. Take a moment. You should have your left foot forward, your right leg back, warrior two. Right toes are turned in, left toes are pointed all the way forward. Check in with your legs. Your inner right thigh is spinning back. The back of your right thigh is lifting up. You're pressing really firmly to the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Take your outer left hip, wrap it back and underneath you more. Now, lift to the front of your hips, squeeze into your right glute and press down into your feet. Stretch through your legs, please. Very nice, my friends. Straighten your legs, interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze your palms together, lift into your chest, big breath in. Exhale, rebend your front knee. Fold in, work the crown of your head towards the ground. You can always rest your torso, your stomach on your thigh, but if you can, slide your left shoulder down inside of your thigh and start to drop your head towards the inner left ankle. Knuckles extend up and overhead. Press down through your feet, deepen your lunge. Release your hands down, turn to your right side, Skandasana. You can reach the hands forward or place the hands down. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. From here, work the lifting of the pelvic floor. Squeeze your heels together. Draw thighs to hips. Pull up from the pelvic floor up to the crown of the head. Then sit lower if you can. Resist it as you sit. Very nice, my friends. One more breath. Sit a little bit lower yet. All right, here we go. Big movement here. Come all the way up to standing. Turn your heels in, your toes out. Bring your hands to your heart. Squeeze your heels together. Press your knees apart. Sit low into that space. Big breath in, lift your chest. One more time, sit low into that space. You're gonna spin your right knee down to the ground. Take both arms up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Reach up and stretch back, please. Very good. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground. Step back, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Lift up to your tiptoes, bend your knees, look forward. Lightly step or hop the feet wider than the hands. Come forward to your squat. See if you can get a little float time. Oops, and squat. You can always grab your big toes here. We're only going to do 3 this time. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, squat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, squat. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down. Step your left foot back inside the right ankle. Hands inside the right ankle. Look forward and lunge. Press to your feet. Stretch to your chest. Breathe in. Now sweep your right leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Stack your right hip over your left hip. Stay here. Or wild thing. Take your right foot to the ground behind you. Left glute engage. Press to your feet. Reach to your fingertips. Lift into your hips. So good, friends. Look all the way back down to the top of the mat. And see if you can really slowly step your right foot all the way forward, back to the top of the mat. Standing splits, lift your left leg up. Fold in. Extend through your legs. Lift up to your fingertips. Walk your hands over to the right and stack your left hip over your right hip. Bend your left knee, squeeze your heel to your bum. Look underneath your left armpit. Pull your right thigh back, press your left leg. Big step back, warrior 2, please. Rise up. Pause here, right toes turning forward, left toes turned in. Make your legs strong. Spin your inner left thigh back, lift the back of your left thigh. Wrap your outer right hip under, squeeze into your left glute. Now push down into your feet, get lower, get deeper. Try not to just drive the hips down, but extend out through the legs. Inhale, take both arms up, straight legs. Clasp hands behind the back. Lift into your chest, breathe in. Exhale and fold, crown of the head towards the ground. Breathe. Legs remain active and strong. Keep wrapping the right hip under, pressing to the feet and folding. You might work the crown of the head to or towards the ground. Release the hands, turn to your left side, Skandasana. Left knee bends, right leg extends. Heels down, legs active. Sit a little bit lower, keep lifting through the pelvic floor. It's as if you were resisting sitting down. Maybe imagine you're sitting over like a hot flame and you don't want to sit too low. You got to keep that sense of lift here. Even as you keep that lift, sit a little bit deeper. And we'll come all the way up to standing. Push through your left foot all the way up. Heels in, toes out, hands to your heart. Squeeze your heels together. Move your thighs apart. Sit nice and low. Lift into your chest. And then again, sit a little bit deeper. Spin your left knee down, take your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Big stretch up and back. Reach to your fingertips. Release the hands down. Take it back. Chaturanga. Cobra pose. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your nose. Couple of deep breaths. Very slippery today for me. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes, please. Bend your knees, look forward. Lift up to your toes. You're gonna hop the feet wider than the hands. Ready, big jump, up. Squats. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. Place the hands between the feet. Step your right foot way back behind you. Inhale, look forward and lunge. And exhale, press the hands, straighten your legs. Sweep the left leg up to the sky. Big breath in. Stack your left hip over your right hip. Stay here or wild thing. Bring the left foot to the ground behind you. Press to your feet, lift your hips, reach to your fingertips. Nice, CJ. Good, Monica. Come back around. Left hand, right hand presses down, left arm reaches forward. You're going to step your left foot slowly back to the top. So really take your time. Let's go to the count of 5, 4. Good, Gabe. 3, 2, 1. Nice, Elizabeth. Standing splits, lift your right leg up. Stack your right hip over your left hip. Walk your hands over to the left. Look up and underneath your right armpit. Step back, warrior 2. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift into your chest. Exhale, fold in. Drop the crown of your head towards the ground, please. Release the hands, turn to your right side, Skandasana. Sit back, get nice and low. Good, stand all the way up. Heels in, toes out, hands to your heart. Get really low. Spin your right knee down, Anjaneyasana, face forward, reach up. Release the hands down, take it back, Chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. All right, one more time to practice this hopping action. Get your hips up nice and high over your shoulders. See if you can get a little bit of float time by pushing down into the hands, hugging the forearms in. Good, Vittorio. Nice, CJ. Inhale. Good, Gabe. Lift up to your toes. Bend your knees. Look forward. Good, Sammy. A little higher next time. Hop up to come forward. Really want to work on pushing the ground away. Everyone reach your arms up. Just go ahead and just give the ceiling a big push. Push the ground away. Forward fold, exhale. Step your left foot way back behind you. Look forward and lunge, breathe in. Straighten your right leg, exhale. Send your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Stack your right hip over your left hip. Stay here, or wild thing, take your right foot to the ground behind you. Left glute engaged, reach to the right fingertips. You might turn it all the way around. Ooh, breathe. All right, and as you come back around, slow motion, don't just stomp that right foot forward. Really take your time to find it. Reach to the right fingertips slowly. Right foot comes forward for 5, 4, take your time, 3, 2, 1. Nice, Tammy. Step forward, standing splits. Stack your left hip over your right hip. Walk your hands to the right. Stack your left hip over your right hip. And step back, warrior 2, please. Interlace the hands behind your back. Lift into your chest and fold in. Crown of the head towards the ground. Skandasana to the left side. Release the clasp with the hand. Sit really low. Your bum might even tap the ground. Come back up, arms up, heels in, toes out, hands to your heart, get low. Spin your left knee down, turn forward. Last time, kneeling lunge. Reach up, spin your inner left thigh back. Wrap your right hip under. Release the hands down, take it back, chaturanga. Nice job, everybody. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Lower your knees down to the ground. Sit back. Couple of options here. So I'm not even sure what I'm going to do, but options are practicing from that crow pose we took earlier into a headstand, or, dare I say it, a handstand. You can also do neither and kind of work these crow pose push-ups as a way to build strength in the transition. So I'll show those first, and then you can choose the path that serves you best, okay? So first option is to kind of take your knees a little bit wider than your arms. Oh, I'm very slippery. Lean forward, lift your feet up, and then bend the elbows, get low. Try to straighten the arms as much as you can. Lift your thighs into your ribs. Then again, get low and extend. Get low and extend. Really hard to do. Tank top on, I should have thought about that. But try to, couple of things. Lifting your thighs into your ribs, keeping the pelvic floor lifted, keeping the hips up, pressing through the hands. Option 1. Option 2, which you've done a lot of times in this class, crow pose to headstand. And you can take this option and play with it. You can kind of move your legs around. You can do a bunch of different things. You don't have to feel like you're not able to do it and then therefore not able to do anything. We're here to practice so that we can conquer anything that we want to set our minds to. All right, so here we go. Lean forward, crow pose to start, lift thigh to ribs. And you'll just kind of bend the elbows, tilt the head down. You can even keep your elbows and knees connected, or tilt your hips forward and lift up into your headstand. I'm pushing down into my hands to take the legs up. To come back down, it's the same thing. Pull your thighs into your ribs and tilt the hips back and lift your head up. Let's start there. If you want to take the last option of taking it up from your crow pose to your handstand, let me know. I'm looking at us right now and seeing that I'm very sweaty. And if you want to practice it, let me know. I'll show you how to do it. But go for it now. Your choice. You can take those crow pose push-ups, What we're doing in our practice is planning for the unplannable, moving our body in every which way, building strength, building flexibility, endurance, mobility, so that when life gives us lemons, we can make lemonade. When things seem impossible, we know how to create change and grow. This is what we practice for. This is our, well, I don't want to say danger room, but this is our practice ground. And we learn to conquer what might seem unconquerable. We learn to overcome any hurdle that stands before us, whether it's a global pandemic, a disastrous politician, or the need for cultural change and revolution. We have the tools. Go, EJ, that was a good dance move there. We have the tools to make it happen. All right, friends. We are getting close to finishing up our last round here. This is a great time to ask questions. I encourage any questions you might have. All of these things take practice. I just handed out 3 very challenging options, and I love that all of you just dove right in, right? That's amazing. Put the effort in so that you can have your goals accomplished. But if you have questions, we can all benefit from a shared learning experience. Now's a good time to ask. Otherwise, they're just going to think I'm an incredible teacher and walk away feeling very validated. So that's fine too. 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Greta. All right, friends, go ahead and finish last one of whatever it is you're working on. Make sure you're breathing. And when you're ready, let's come down onto our backs, please. Come down onto your backs. So far, we've worked a lot of different angles today. We've done some hip mobility, hip movement stuff. We've done a little bit of inversions, some arm balances. Let's get some back bends in, kind of rounding out our practice. Feet flat on the ground, arms by your side. Lift your hips up for a bridge pose. If you want more support here, you can kind of hook your thumbs or hands underneath your low back. Find some support. Otherwise, interlace your hands behind your back. Stretch out through your knuckles. Make sure your knees aren't flaring wide. You're still holding the midline. Shins hug in. Thighs spin down. Outer hips lift up. Imagine someone's trying to pick you up from your outer pockets, from your side pockets. Get that outer hip action to broaden the back. Lower your hips down if you're up. And this next round we'll take up, you can optionally do the same thing. Enjoy the same stretch, or take it up to upward facing bow. The hands alongside the ears back then. So I'll demo that so you can see it. Find the path that serves you. If you start to press yourself up and you're like, oh, nope, not doing that, that's fine. Just come back down. Make sure you don't move into pain. You're always staying in that kind of place of comfortable discomfort where you can access change and growth, but pain is usually a sign that we're going to be set back. We want to keep moving forward here. Hands alongside your arms, alongside your body, your hands alongside your ears. Inhale, press it up, bridge or upward bow. Let's see what we got. Good, Victoria, keep pressing through those arms. Forearms in, press down. Good, Elizabeth. Nice, Gabe. Good, Sammy. Outer hips lift a little bit more if you can. Good, Monica. Monica, keep pushing through your feet. Try to straighten your legs for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. All right, that felt good. Let's go up one more time. Bridge or upward bow. Ready? Okay. Inhale and lift up. That's it, Victoria. Drop your head back. There you go. Drop your head back. Press through your hands. Push, push, push. There it is. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Nice, Victoria. Once you're all the way down on your back, go ahead and windshield wiper your knees from side to side, please. Knees go to the left and the right. Left and right. We're going to let both knees fall over to the left side and keeping your legs staggered so that your right knee is at your left foot. Roll over to your left and come up onto your forearms. You're going to keep your legs exactly as they are. And once you're up on your forearms, turn to face the back of the mat, turning your belly down to the ground. There you go. If you want a little bit more out of this stretch, slide your right arm under your left arm and come down onto your right shoulder. Oh. Let's slowly come up and take it down onto our backs. We'll go to the other side. First, rolling onto your back. Both knees move over to the right. Legs are still staggered. Left knee, right foot now. Stay on your back if you'd like, or keep rolling to your right. Come up onto your forearms. Turn to face the back of your mat with your belly turning down to the ground. And if you want to go a little deeper, you can slide your left arm under your right arm and come down onto your left shoulder. Let's come up to seated. Turn and stretch your legs out nice and wide. We'll finish here. One last stretch. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, we're gonna side bend to our right side. So you can take your right elbow to your right thigh and touch your head with your hand and sweep your left arm over your head. Maybe you're also supporting your head with your left hand, leaning back. But if you can, reach for your foot, grab your right foot. Maybe take your right arm to your left thigh, right hand to your left thigh. Kind of gives you the sense of you're tying yourself in a knot, pulling yourself through and looking up. Just another breath or two. Let's come up and switch sides. Side bend to your left, right arm goes up and over. You can support your head or reach for your foot, or any combination of the two, right? As long as you're getting a good stretch here. This is our chance to slow down, set aside any of those larger issues that impact our day-to-day life. In doing so, we practice how to manage them, handle them. Come back up while maintaining our sanity, right? While staying strong. Stretch out through your legs, lift up into your chest, last stretch. Fold in right down the center. Tone your thighs, flex your quads, squeeze thighs to hips and push out through your feet. Walk your hands out, breathe. One more breath. Slowly come up. Bring your feet together. Lie down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Last stretch, grab your feet. Become the happiest baby that you can be without distraction or limitation. Just here and now in your strength, in your power, in your calm, in your resolve. Take a few more moments of freedom. Release the feet down, Shavasana. Eyes closed, head back, shoulders back. Take up as much space as you need. Let it go. Let go of the measured or controlled breath and just find a normal, easy rhythm of breath. If you'd like to stay on your back longer, of course you can. You're in the comfort of your own home. You can just stay asleep, go to sleep right here and wake up in the morning if you wanted to. But if you're ready to start moving, roll out your wrists and your ankles, wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms over your head, take a deep breath in. Side out, exhale, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a good squeeze. And from here, rock your way up to seated. Sitting up nice and tall, close your eyes and bring your hands together at your heart. This is maybe the end of our practice session, but what we do here, the skills we've learned and we build, don't have to be left behind. We practice so that we can overcome the obstacles that come our way. We can manage things with confidence. We can manage things with courage. We have the tools to overcome the hurdles, the obstacles, to create change when it's needed, to be and always find the best version of ourselves within the moment. So as we get ready to pick up those things that are ever present in our world, we can pick them up with a new perspective, with renewed strength, vigor, with less stress and fear, with more knowledge and compassion. Let's close with one Om. Exhale the breath out. Inhale 4 Om. The light in me honors the light in you. May that light shine brightly for us all. Thank you for practice. Thank you so much, everyone. Great job today. I really appreciate you joining in, practicing, putting your effort and your energy into our practice. If you have questions, comments, requests, feedback, or you just want to say hello, reach out to me, Stephen Arcos Yoga on Instagram or Facebook, or you can email me, Stephen Arcos Yoga. If you have the ability to give, I greatly appreciate it. Venmo is Stephen Arcos Yoga, and paypal.me/Stephen Arcos Yoga. And I can get all that information to you. It's a lot to say at once. But yeah, thanks again for being here. Check out the videos, YouTube, Stephen Arcos Yoga. It's pretty easy to remember. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a bunch.